Good morning, brothers and sisters. On this beautiful day, sunny day, behind me, which is where I want to start, is the Sea of Galilee. So vast, really a freshwater lake, but it's so big, it's so vast. It extends all the way to the beginning of the mountains that side, and then on the east also to the another region of mountains. But it's so vast that it actually behaves like a sea in terms of waves, in terms of turbulence, which is what happened obviously with Peter and Jesus living on the boat. And so Jesus, and behind me is the area Capernaum, where Jesus will come and rest. Not really developed as a town or anything, so it was a good secluded place where he could rest, because right across is even today the town of Galilee, or Tiberias as they usually call it, which would be busy with marketplaces and lots of people, and people who throng to come and hear him actually came from that end of the lake. The Mount of what is called Beatitudes, which where the Lord actually pronounced his call to the poor, the needy, and everyone who came to hear him. That mountain is directly to my left, but behind you. But what I want to point out with the Sea of Galilee is that it obviously is part of Israel in its entirety, and it flows out into the Jordan River, and that Jordan River finally ends at the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, of course, is called the Dead Sea because it doesn't pour out. It just receives everything that flows into it. And then, of course, it goes stale. That's why it goes dead. And nothing can live in there. Salty, mushy, and without life. But the point about that is what you see behind me. Those are the mountains which Joshua conquered and then distributed that inheritance according to Moses' instruction, which was to give to the half of the tribe of Manasseh. So those are the mountains of Bashan that Joshua conquered and gave and allotted to half the tribe of Manasseh. So what you hear today is that those mountains do they belong to Syria or do they belong to Israel? So that you have to know that actually biblically, that's how they came to the hands of Israel right at the beginning of the establishment of Israel on this land. So it's God's purpose and it's God's plan that they're actually part of the Israel territory. At this point in time, they are part of that area that is disputed, controlled, and ruled essentially by the United Nations, but they are part of Israel. So I want you to actually just ponder that, especially in terms of prayer and in terms of understanding the truth, because we're not basing our claims elsewhere or just emotionally, but it's based on the Word of God. And so I want to just challenge you to actually ponder on that, because it's critical that you're on the side of the Lord in all of these things as you make decisions, as you pray, and you're not taken emotionally by what the hearsayers or the media says. So, but do enjoy the view. As I said, it's a very vast lake, and it produces life for much of this region. Fishermen, the Peters and them, they fished on this lake because it is that vast. So, but enjoy, and God bless you.